Hi Leo, this is Mary. Thanks for stopping by Sayre Seer. This reading is for July 2019 and this is for the retrogrades. This is like an energy update, but it's also for the eclipses. So I'll just jump right in here. This is the past to present, and then present to future, okay? So it looks like that there may have been some arguments and some battles recently, and maybe you might feel like you've been caught in the middle of somebody else's battle or agenda, that really you're just kind of feel like you're caught in between. And this card right here is the Four of Swords reversed. And this card basically is telling me that there may have been a retreat that was forced upon you or forced upon somebody in your situation. So this could be your energies. That I'm going to read it as you, the person this is happening to, but the energies could go either direction. Part or all of this may resonate, okay? All right, so maybe you've had to take a time out, but it was kind of forced on you. Here's an example, like could be some kind of rehabilitation, could be hospitalization, like overcoming an illness. Also could be like a divorce or separation where you're forced to leave, or one of the parties is forced to leave. Okay, so next we have the Earth Guardian. Now this reminds us to stay rooted and grounded. So while all this chaos is happening, remember to go within yourself. You know, find yourself, play sports, or make sure you get your exercise. And so you can stay calm and make decisions from a grounded place. You're not going to get caught up in this. You know, you'll know, hey, this is not my battle. I'm here. I'll do the best I can. There's an example. You know what I mean? And so to remember who you are and what you came here, maybe what you want your life's purpose to be. It's a reminder to connect to your soul also. Okay, and so then now with regrounding yourself and coming back to yourself after this chaos, you might find out, now this card can mean two things. It's a High Priestess. Well, a few things. All cards have many layers to them, as you know. But the High Priestess can mean, you know, maybe when you came back you realize that there may be a secret, something hidden. This also could mean your intuition. Maybe having to take this time out and disengaging has helped you connect to a higher part of yourself where you are starting to see the bigger pictures or the underlying reasons that people don't show their motives, you know, like a secret, like what the agenda may be, what is not, you know, maybe different than what is being shown or talked about. I kind of came through that the back way, but apologize for that. Okay, so connecting with your intuition, finding out about the hidden agenda or other kind of secrets, right? Okay, and so this one is a Five of Pentacles. Now this is financial loss due to the situation. So financial loss, or you know, this could be somebody having to move out of the house, or yeah, from this forced separation or retreat. So, and this is sorrow. You know, it is a loss, like a loss of a family, loss of a place to live, feeling like you're on the outside. Okay, so that's tough. So this one is the Ten of Swords reversed. So this is a card of being bullied. And you're trying to get to the end of the cycle. You know, you're trying to get past this whole situation, the anger and the battles. So the best thing to do here may be to just retreat. Obviously, this person is very injured and not fighting anymore. Just let it go. Just take the loss, you know. And eventually, these will fall out of us. You know, try to get to the place where you can start healing. And that's very, it really puts an image in your head, huh? The image is very striking. Maybe that's what I mean to say. So, and you wonder why, what's going on here? Well, sometimes things blow up so we can clear the energy. We can have a new start. You know, we can have a new start. So it comes back to, this is the Three of Wands. This is when you, this is a card, I planted my seeds, I sent things out, I know what I want, and why aren't these things coming back? Well, they still can. It's letting you know that these things can still be manifested, okay? Well, how do I do that? You know, the question would be, well, what do I need to do? Because this is such a mess, you know. This may be happening so you can shed that part of yourself that no longer wants to live like that. The part of yourself that decided maybe a while back that you want something new. So if we think hard enough and we say we want something, eventually the universe or God or our higher self will kick in and make the change for us, even if we feel like we can't make the change for ourselves. So the snake here is letting you know, is saying, take this opportunity to look at what hasn't been working. You know, how did I get here? What hasn't been working? And what do I need to shed? Maybe look at people that don't have the best intentions for me. You know, do I need to shed them? Do I need to keep them? It's a time of like cleaning out the clutter in a way. Okay? And deciding, you know, if I hold on to this, will that get me to the place that I want to be, where my ships come in, where I receive the rewards that I know I'm worthy of? Because I'm watching them right here. They're all connected to me. These are my wishes. Is maintaining what the status quo of what I have now going to get me that? And we know the answer because of all this turmoil, right? You're being presented with the opportunity to have those things brought to you now by clearing it, by reviewing this portion of your life and clearing it. But it's up to you. So, Page of Pentacles reminds us that we have the opportunity to start over. But to have a good foundation, that we need to take this nice and slow, resolve what we need to resolve, release what we need to resolve, what we need to release, and not to rush into any decisions, because maybe that's how we ended up here in the first place. By, you know, here's an example. Let's just get married, that'll fix things, you know. Well, I won't have to worry about not being alone, but sometimes that doesn't really help if you haven't worked through those parts of you that worry about being alone. That's just an example. Okay, so then the last card we have is the Star, and it's reversed. And although this is your wish coming true now, you can still have your wish, but this is a reminder to not live in a world of fantasy, to stay grounded. So what you see, you're looking at everything you're seeing. Don't turn a blind eye to what's really going on. So some agenda here was missed. You know, there was a secret. Keep connected to your intuition. You know, remember who you are. Remember what you want. And picking up parts of your old baggage may not get you to where you want to be, where you dream of, what your hopes and wishes want. So by staying in the here and now, paying attention to the details in your life, being honest when you look at them, you can turn this around and you can have whatever you want. We have the ability to change whatever we want in our lives just by doing the work. Okay, so I'm going to give you just a couple more cards, like advice cards. They're the Amante cards, oracles. And okay, so this is, I consume only my fair share, and I can be trusted. So I consume only my fair share. This is about being balance. It's about balance, and balance with everyone else, and not to live in the world of lack that we have been living in. that there's plenty for everyone, and what you don't have to take from people. You can give, and that relationships are reciprocal. And if you're not getting what you think you deserve, then you're not giving what you need to give to have what you want. Does that make sense? So you haven't done the work to receive the benefits. And we should never live our lives, let me put it this way, sorry. We shouldn't live our lives with thinking about the reward. We should live our lives the way we know, walking in integrity. And that's the integrity is here too. It's connected to the earth and walking in integrity and truth. Strength and truth. And knowing that we're living our life in the right way is being a good person of, being a good person that lives on earth, not only to the earth, but to your neighborhood, to your children, to your wife, to your husband, to your mom, and to your pets. Just all reciprocal. And this is a reminder I can be trusted, that you can be trusted, but it starts with yourself. You need to trust yourself that you can make these changes, that you are worthy of this, that there really is no lack except our lack of love and confidence in ourselves. Once we can get back to that place, then the world looks different and it's much more kind. So, my thoughts are with you. Take care.